Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm making another tips and tricks style video for RPG Sim because the last time I did this was like a year ago. So I'm going to be going over the best ways to get pots, potions, the best way to get gem dust, keys, ward scrolls, and stuff like that. And of course, the honest to god best way to get that kind of stuff nowadays is gonna be through raid coins. You can get a lot of ultra health potions super easily through raid coins, same with keys, dust, ward scrolls, and solidifiers. But let's say you don't want to grind Hive hardcore for all those raid coins and stuff, and you want to know other strategies. That is what we're going to be going over today, but this is a very viable way, especially with the pots. I highly recommend you definitely use raid coins and stuff like that. But one of the best ways to get all the potions you could ever need is to AFK farm spot this right here. So of course you're going to be using the Ice Queen rune. Just have an auto clicker going and then just spam Mending Sword here. You can get a ton of potions over time, but really for potions I recommend trading and raid coins. But this video we are mainly talking about rune crystal shards because tier 3 runes are very expensive. You need 1,000 rune crystal shards just to get an attempt at one tier 3. So when it comes to rune crystal shards, there is a lot of ways to farm them. So if you're low level, you can always farm the crystal mines, crystal caves, whatever they're called. I never remember its actual name, but farming that raid on hardcore, you pretty much get a tier 2 rune crystal bag almost every single run, if not every single run. Although even with plus 85 speed and one-shotting everything, I can only do it in about 40 to 30 seconds. So there are faster options. You can always do Frost Dragon on hardcore if you're looking for more of like a challenge or a fun way to do it. This one you can get up to tier 3 rune bags. I sometimes get lucky with it where I get a bunch of tier 2s and tier 3s over and over again. Sometimes I get nothing. I mean, again, this is not the fastest method to do because it does take about 40 seconds to a minute to do. If you're using Azure or Insanity, that is, if you have an even worse rune than one of those two, I really wouldn't suggest even trying this method. The by far best method for farming rune crystal shards in the entire game is Rogue Hideout. There is really no debate here. It takes you less than 10 seconds every single run, even if you don't have plus 85 speed. You can use any rune in the game because if you're max level or even 1,000 plus, you're going to be one-shotting all of them. Even if you're level 800, you should be one-shotting these bosses without a problem. This raid you can do at lightning speed, and literally every single run I did of this raid today, I got a tier 2 rune crystal bag, and in like maybe 15 minutes I got 1,000 rune crystal shards or more. It is by far the best tier 2 rune crystal bag farm you can do. And plus, if you are in need of potions, in the background I do have potion toggle on, that's why I'm not getting any. Every single boss in here drops a ton of potions, so if you need to get your stats up, not only are you going to be getting like a trillion rune crystal shard bags, but you're going to be getting a ton of potions as well, so you're going to upgrade your stats at the same time as getting a ton of shards. So honestly, Rogue Hideout is a fantastic choice for farming rune crystal bags, except if you are max level, of course you're not going to be getting raid coins in there. But honestly, if you're just going for the raid coin strategy, just grind Hive hardcore over and over again, which you can beat solo incredibly quickly with Azure and Insanity, and you do get a lot of raid coins. But we're not talking about raid coins today. We are also going to be talking about ward scrolls and keys, of course. So in my opinion, there really isn't a fantastic way to farm these. Besides your daily gifts are an amazing source of ward scrolls and keys. You get like 2 or 3 every single day. And also hardcore Tartarus is actually a pretty decent farm for them. Almost every run you're gonna get a key, and almost every other run or so you're gonna get a ward scroll. I will say it does still take about 2 minutes or a minute and a half, simply due to how long the raid is. Like physically, there is like 7 stages of it, and you do get time locked sometimes because you have to wait for the bridge to collapse and other things like that. So overall, it is a good one to do though, because it isn't hard at max level at all. You can kill all the bosses immediately, and you don't need to worry about the dumb time locking vampire phase anymore, because by max level, you're probably going to be one-shotting him. But anyways, it is a pretty decent farm for rune crystal bags as well. You do get a lot of tier 2 rune crystal bags, but I would mainly only suggest you go after Tartarus if you're in need of ward scrolls and keys. So when it comes down to stuff like gem dust and purple solidifiers, unfortunately, besides raid coins, I would say raid coins are the best way to go about farming those. The only real way to go for them is through daily gifts, which is how you get a lot of gem dust, and honestly just the mines. And it does kind of suck to say it, but the mines is still the best source of active farming for gem dust and purple solidifiers. Again, if you need a lot of purple solidifiers and gem dust, I would just recommend you grind out those raid coins. That is a great way to go about it. But if you don't want to do that and you have a lot of keys to spare, I would recommend you just grind the mines. However, if you're grinding the mines, and if you're watching this video, you probably are in the process of making pet gems, I do recommend you try to make a pet gem every single run so you don't waste your keys, because it is very easy to burn through all your keys like immediately, so do be careful with that. But honestly, there is a lot of ways to get pretty much anything you can want in this game. If you need keys, rune crystal bags, you can even just farm the Colosseum boss. That isn't a bad way to do it at all, although that boss does take ages to kill even at max level, so I don't really recommend it. But yeah, if you need mega pots, best way, raid coins or AFK farm, but really raid coins has made getting these like miscellaneous items so much easier. I'm so happy raid coins exist in this game. When raid coins weren't a thing, I mean, I got all my stats maxed before raid coins even existed, and it was a struggle. You had to AFK farm all night to get all your pots, and then your inventory would get maxed out and you couldn't maximize your time, and then like other things like that. And then raid coins really made like repeating raids worth it, because not only are you going to farm the actual drops from the raid, but you're going to get raid coins. Now you can farm tier 3 bags from stuff like Dr. V's laboratory and other things, but really the best rune crystal shard farm will always be Rogue Hideout. There is no debate. You can do Rogue Hideout probably, I don't know, 5 or 6 times by the time you beat Dr. V's laboratory once, and you're getting a tier 2 bag every single time. So really, if you need to craft runes, farm Rogue Hideout. But really, that is the gist of everything. This is a pretty short video, but I hope these short little tips help you guys when farming rune shards, gem dust, and all of those things. Comment down below what other videos you want to see from me. I hope this helped out. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and please subscribe for more. Bye!